Yesterday I was cleaning the inside of my truck's windshield. And if you've ever tried that, it's really, really awkward. And to make matters worse, that rear view mirror, it's like right in the way. While I was struggling, I noticed something else. The size of the windshield and how tiny the mirror is. That's not an accident. There's a very specific life-saving reason that your windshield is massive and your rear view mirror is so small. The windshield is huge because where you're going is way more important than where you've been. But look at how most of us are living, especially at the start of the new year. We're trying to drive down the highway of life at 80 miles an hour while staring directly into a tiny little mirror. In other words, we're obsessed with the past. We replay the mistakes of 2025 or 2024. We replay the heartbreak, the arguments, the things we should have said, the opportunities that we missed, the apologies that we never made. We treat the past like it's a residence when it was only meant to be a reference. And you know what happens when you try to drive forward while looking backwards? You crash. You miss the exits. You miss the green lights. Even more importantly, you miss the beauty right in front of you because you're staring at the wreckage behind you. Listen to me, you cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. And you cannot build a new future while reliving an old history. What happened back there, the failure, the rejection, the loss, it's gone. No longer exists. In fact, the only place it still lives is in your head. So stop keeping it alive. Stop feeding it the oxygen. You are no longer going in that direction. If you want to reach the destination that you're dreaming about in 2026, you have to make a decision today. Tear your eyes off the mirror and look through the windshield. The road ahead is wide open. The opportunities are real, but you'll miss every one of them if you keep looking back at ghosts. The past is a lesson, not a life sentence. So do yourself a favor. Get those eyes forward.